Finally tonight, a look at one element of Syria's opposition, the Free Syrian Army. Many are defectors from Syria's regular army. That force is smothering the anti-Assad rebellion with brutal efficiency. Hugh McLeod and Anna-Sophie Flamand, a reporting team from our international news website partners Global Post, spent time with the fighters in northern Lebanon. An unnamed photographer accompanied them into Syria. McLeod voiced this report.
These guys with me are from the Free Syrian Army. They are defected soldiers from the army of the Syrian regime. I feel proud that we, the Free Syrian Army, can say that we are here on the ground. And hopefully soon, we will conduct large operations to topple the regime.
1 year into his brutal crackdown on peaceful protests, Syrian President Bashar al-Assad is facing an armed insurgency by the rebel fighters of the Free Syrian Army. The group is led by officers and soldiers who defected from Assad's security forces after witnessing atrocities against their own people.
It was like a genocide against the people, and I was part of it. The army went to the streets and shelled houses with tanks, and the demonstrations.
Abu Ali is a field commander for one of hundreds of units fighting government forces across southern and central Syria. We've agreed not to reveal his full name.
We will enter from this position. We can cross from here.
An estimated 7,000 to 10,000 men are currently fighting with the FSA. Though Assad's forces outnumber and outgun the poorly armed rebels, scores of soldiers are still defecting every month to join the fight.
For me, my conscience didn't allow me to watch as the regular army. Or rather, there's nothing we call a national army. There's Assad's brigades and Assad's gangs. Beat the people and commit crimes against humanity. There was a tank, and around it there were soldiers. I stood here, away from it.
21-year-old Mohammed defected late last year and joined Abu Ali's unit. He tells his officer about firing a rocket-propelled grenade at one of the regime's tanks.
I stood here. Of course, the first rocket didn't work. I took it out and changed it. Then I launched the second one. That's when they were firing at me.
That's you?
That's me. I was holding the rocket-propelled grenade launcher. I fired it here.
Did you hit your target?
Of course.
In the long hours between missions, the young fighters try to keep up morale by remembering the friends and family they're fighting for.
I miss you, it says. I miss my mother a lot. If I don't go back, I cannot see her or my family or anybody else. Of course, the injustice will not stop unless me and my brother here fight for it. I'm supposed to call him sir, but now I call him brother because we fight for the same cause.
In the last few weeks, FSA units have achieved their greatest successes, but also suffered their biggest defeats. Units in Homs were forced to retreat after battling a month-long government assault that killed at least 700 and wounded 2,000, mostly civilians. But Abu Ali says his unit successfully captured two of the regime's key bases in Qusayr, a town 20 miles southwest of Homs.
Are you ready to fight with Shabiha and Assad's troops?
Yes, for sure. We can easily clash with them despite our lack of ammunition.
We asked the international community to arm the Free Syrian Army because we have only a few arms and even less ammunition.
Their victory in Qusayr has come at a great cost. Abu Ali was wounded, and of the dozen fighters in his unit, 3, including Mohammed, have been killed.
They are stronger with their deception, with their weapons, their tanks, and their air force. But we have a stronger will, a stronger doctrine, and stronger people. We fight for God. They fight for Bashar. We will see who will win in the end.